Good day to all. In this video, we will be starting the chapter Morphology of Flowering Plants. Now, starting with this particular chapter, first we will look into the parts of flowering plants. So, flowering plants have two parts. The first part is called as the root system and the second part is called as the shoot system. So, if we see in this particular diagram, root system is the part which is present below the ground. So, underground part is called as the root system and the part which is present above the ground, it is called as the shoot system. Now, if we talk of the shoot system, the major parts of shoot system are, first is the stem. So, this is the stem which has gone up. Then there will be leaves which will be present on stem. There will be fruit and there will be flower. After this, we will look into details the shoot system. Now, starting with the first, we will look into the root system. Now, starting with the root system, we will look into the functions of root. So, the first function of root is to absorb water and minerals for the plant. Second function is to provide proper anchorage to the plant. Third is there are some roots as well which store reserve food materials, and the fourth function is synthesis of plant growth regulators. Now, after covering the functions of root, we come to the types of root. So, there are three types of roots. The first system is called as tap root system. The second system is called as fibrous root system and the third is called as adventitious root system. Coming to the details of the first one, that is tap root system. Now, tap root system is found in dicots, dicotyledonous plants. Now, how these tap root system will be formed? The root initially forms from a part of the seed which is called as radicle. Now, what will happen? This radicle will give rise to the primary root. So, the first root that comes out of radicle is called the primary root. Now, this primary root will give out branches. So, whatever branches come out, these are called as the lateral roots. Now, the first branch that come out, it will be called as secondary root. The branch which comes out of secondary root will be tertiary root and so on, and this whole system of primary roots as well as its branches, all the lateral roots, it constitutes the tap root system. As we saw that these roots are present in dicot plants, so a very common example having tap root system is the mustard. After this, starting with the second root system, that is called as fibrous root system. This particular root system is present in monocotyledonous plants. In this also, from radicle primary root arises, but this primary root which arises, this is soon replaced by a large number of roots. So, primary root will die on and later it will be replaced by different roots, and these roots will originate from the base of a stem. So, in this case, if we see, these are the many roots which have come out from the base of this stem, and this system will be called as fibrous root systems. Examples are obviously of monocots. So, wheat is a very common example of this type of root system. The third type of root system are the adventitious roots. Adventitious roots are the roots which can arise from any part of the plant but not from the radicle. As we saw in the initial two cases, in the tap root system and fibrous root system, that primary root was coming out from radicle, and if root does not come out from radicle, then the system is called as adventitious roots. In this particular example, we can see that these are the adventitious roots arising. Common examples are grass, monstera and banyan tree.